Memphis Senior Shaq Goodwin is playing in his last season as a Tiger and is doing his best to go out on the right note. He has accomplished several achievements throughout his career so far, like eclipsing the 1,000 career points mark earlier this year. But while his skill is key to the Tigers' success, his leadership is even more crucial with so many young guys around him.
My role is to simply be the leader, to keep everyone together, keep everyone relaxed, and to give 100% max effort. It sounds kind of typical, but you know, the leadership role basically.
There are all sorts of leadership roles on every team, and Shaq carries himself in a way that is different than most.
I'm the type of leader who, I guess I have my own style. I'm the type of leader who I want everyone to be happy, but I don't want everyone to be playing around at the same time. So kind of a people pleaser, but strict at the same time.
Shaq's a big teddy bear. I mean, he got Sportsman of the Year last year. Shaq's awesome. People love him. I call him the mayor, the governor, because people love him. And he's got a great smile, plays with a great motor. He's always revved up. He's an energy giver, not an energy taker. Very respectful young man. And we are very proud and privileged and honored that he represents the university, the program, the city, the way he does. And we're very fortunate he's on our team.
To go out on top in his senior season, Goodwin spent a lot of time focusing on his own game. While he was always working on technical skills, he felt there was a part of the game that didn't involve a ball in his hand that deserved the majority of his attention. Coach Pastner challenged Shaq to improve on becoming a consistent player throughout the course of an entire season, which is why the 6'9" forward now appreciates the mental side of the game more than ever.
I'm a different type of guy. I feel like my biggest thing, of course I worked on a lot of things, you know, physically and mentally, but my biggest thing was mentally, because I would let off-court things distract me from, you know, what I'm doing on the court. So this off-season I tried to prepare myself for all type of distractions, you know, prepare myself to be focused throughout anything, and I think I've done a pretty good job.
We need Shaq to have a great year for us. Shaq's got to be at a high level from point A to point B of the season. I think he's had some consistency issues in his first couple of years where, you know, he's had some great stints of being at a very high level, but also a couple stints where, man, where are you at, Shaq? So we need him to be as consistent as can be. And I think he should be competing, try to be the leading rebounder in the league. And so that's something that we've talked about.
Goodwin leads the American in scoring in league play, averaging over 18 points a game, and leads the American in rebounding. And while he has met many of the goals Coach set out for him, this season was not about goals and expectations.
I've gotten out of the goal and expectation business because when you set when you're living on expectations, you get let down a lot. I've moved from the goals and expectations into standards, and I've told our team, here's our standards. Here's what I will not waver on. Here's our principles and our standards of what we want to do every time we get in the game. And then from there, we let the chips fall where they fall. And if we hold true to our standards and we play the right way, and majority of the time we're going to win the game. If you don't play the right way, you're going to come in and get beat, and then we're the ones who are going to say, hey, we beat ourselves. But if we play the right way with the standards that we've set forth and we get beat, we can hold our heads up and say, you know what, we just got beat by a better team.
Well, in my opinion, since my freshman year, when we had that team that had that great record, that 30-win season, before the season, we didn't have any expectations. They looked at us and said, oh, that's just another team in Conference USA, you know, and so on and so forth. The year after that, we didn't have any expectation. I don't feed into the expectation, and I don't hear it because it's always so wishy-washy. So like Coach always says, we'll hold ourselves to a couple of standards. And the only goal I have for this team is to maximize our potential, so that's the only thing that matters.
Memphis will look to keep reaching their potential with a tough test on Thursday against Cincinnati. The Tigers are 3-1 in league play and swept this week's conference honors with Goodwin and Rookie of the Week Dedrick Lawson. It's only the fourth time in conference history that teammates won awards in the same week. It's also the second time that Memphis has swept them, the last time being when Goodwin was a sophomore and earned Player of the Week honors alongside ex-Tiger Austin Nichols, who was named the Rookie of the Week.